you're watching Cait Straight Up, and I am Caitlin, and today we are going to do another zucchini recipe because it is summer. We are going to do a delicious zucchini galette. We are going to add some delicious ricotta cheese with some other flavors, and it's going to be really good. We're going to keep it nice and simple today and use a store-bought pie crust, and let's get started. So we have 1 cup of ricotta cheese here that we're going to add an egg to, and then we're just going to give it a nice stir in our bowl. Just break up that yolk and stir it together. After we have our eggs stirred into our ricotta, we're just going to add a little bit of parm cheese. That was a big glop. And some black pepper. There's not a ton of spices in this because it actually has a lot of flavor in it just from the nice zucchini. I got to break that piece up here. And the parm. So you're just going to mix this together, and this is going to be the filling of your galette. A galette is kind of like a pastry almost, think of it that way, or a flat pie, or a fancy pizza. I mean, any of those things work in terms of describing it. So we are going to use a store-bought pizza crust today to keep this recipe nice and easy for you guys. If you want to use a pastry dough, that is fine as well, or you could even try it with my 2-ingredient pizza dough. But sometimes I like to keep things really simple and just use a store-bought crust. It just keeps things really easy and makes the recipes fast. So we're then going to take our filling and put it just in the center of our pie crust here. And we're going to go close to the edges, but not all the way, because we are going to fold up the sides. So we're just going to kind of circle it around and spread it out, but leave room so that you could come up the sides and close this nice galette. Then you're going to just take your zucchini and slice it really thin like this, and then place them in the center of your ricotta cheese. And you could do it however you want. If you don't feel like being all pretty and doing it like this, then you absolutely don't have to. You could just dump them in the center if you want to. What do I care? But it does look nice if you do it in a little bit of a pattern. But again, feel free. So just place out your sliced zucchini. You are going to want your zucchini to be sliced nice and thin. You don't want any too thick chunks here in your galette because this should fold up like a pastry. And then just go ahead and keep laying it out. You're then going to just fold in the sides of your pie crust, and it actually doesn't have to be like too perfect. You're just going to fold it up like that and kind of tuck in your zucchini, just like so. And you're really going to leave it just kind of like this. That's kind of it. But then we're going to take some melted butter and brush around the edges here, and then put some more parm cheese right on. So just give a little bit of melted butter here on the sides of this crust. And then we're just going to kind of go like this with the parm cheese and have it stick there. Perfect. Once it looks like this, it's going into a 400-degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes. You're going to want your pie crust to be nice and golden brown and your zucchini to be cooked down and soft. And that is when you know it is ready to come out of the oven. And after that 35 to 40 minutes in your oven, you have a delicious zucchini galette. We have wonderful ricotta cheese flavor. It goes together perfectly. Slice it on up, grab yourself a bite, and really just kind of relish in the flavors because it is a really good little treat. Make sure to subscribe to Cait Straight Up for more recipes like this one every Tuesday. Find me on Instagram, Cait Straight Up Cooking. We have lots of zucchini recipes on this channel if you are looking for things to do with your summer zucchinis. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.